Susan woke up very early, the sun was shining bright. Today was a special day. She looked out the window, birds were singing happy songs. It was time for a fishing trip. Grandpa was waiting outside. He had a big smile on his face. "I am ready, Grandpa," Susan said. They walked to the old green truck. Grandpa loaded the fishing gear. The truck was bumpy and fun. They drove down the country road. Trees flew past the window. The wind felt cool and nice. Finally, they reached the lake. The water was blue and calm. Mist floated above the surface. They walked through tall grass. Green frogs jumped away. Susan loved the fresh smell. Grandpa picked the perfect spot. He put down a soft blanket. "Now let's set up the rods," Grandpa showed Susan how to bait. He used a wiggly red worm. Susan giggled at the worm. She held the fishing rod tight. It felt heavy in her hands. Grandpa gave her a helpful push. Plop went the bait into the water. Little ripples spread out. Susan waited very patiently. A dragonfly landed on her hat. It had shiny blue wings. Susan stayed very still. "Look, Grandpa, blue dragonfly." Grandpa smiled and nodded. "It is a lucky sign, Susan." They ate some yummy sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly. Susan liked fishing even more. Suddenly, the rod moved. The line went tight and straight. Susan held on really hard. "I caught a big fish," she yelled. Grandpa helped her pull it in. The water splashed everywhere. It was a tiny green fish. It did not look very big, but Susan was so proud. Grandpa laughed a big laugh. "That is your first big catch." They smiled at each other. Susan looked at the tiny fish. It looked scared in the bucket. "Maybe it misses its mom." She decided to let it go. Grandpa thought it was kind. "Fish belong in the lake," he said. Susan dropped the fish back in. It swam away very fast. Susan waved goodbye to the fish. They sat quietly in the shade. The sun began to set low. The sky turned pink and orange. Fireflies started to come out. They glowed like little stars. It was a magical evening. Grandpa told a silly story about a bear who liked fish. Susan giggled and smiled. The stars came out to play. They twinkled in the dark sky. The lake looked like glass. Susan felt very sleepy now. Her eyes started to close slow. Grandpa kept watch. She rested her head on Grandpa. His jacket was soft and warm. She felt safe and happy. Grandpa sang a quiet song. It was a song about boats. Susan loved his deep voice. The moon rose up high. It was a big yellow circle. It lit up the dark woods. A friendly owl said, "Hoo, hoo." Susan smiled in her sleep. She dreamed of swimming fish. It was time to go home. Grandpa carried Susan to the truck. She slept in his strong arms. The ride back was smooth and quiet. The stars watched them go. Susan slept all the way home. Grandpa tucked her into bed. He gave her a gentle kiss. "Good night, my little fisher." Susan had the best dreams. She dreamed of blue dragonflies and tiny fish swimming was the best. Susan loved her grandpa so much.